Today, from Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas, Nevada, it's Week 10 of the NFL on EA Sports.
The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
The Raiders take over.
So here comes the Raider offense now onto the field. They are led out by the 15th overall selection in 2019, former Ohio State Buckeye Dwayne Haskins.
It's pretty much become the norm when we see guys come out before a game and go through the route tree with their receivers. I thought it was exciting for us to see the exact same thing happen in practice.
He's so meticulous, isn't he?
He really is, and that told me it's not just a one-time-a-week thing. They work on it all the time, trying to hone that fine edge. They want to see if they can get in sync and stay in sync in this one.
He'll be dropped shy of the 40 despite an excellent display of footwork. North of 100 yards, the two scores. And, you got to give a lot of credit to the O-line. We talked a lot about him, but offensive line was good, too.
They're obviously in sync with each other, whether it's zone blocking, power running game, no matter what. He understands how to read them and find the creases that they provide.
A loss of 12 brings up third down.
Now Haskins, third and long. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. Third and 19, no problem, as they're able to convert. Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player, you threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether to actually challenge the play or not. In this case, it didn't pay off for him.
And that's got to be so heartbreaking. You throw that flag, you probably feel really confident, and then all of a sudden, boom, you lose the challenge.
Yeah, when you take a look at it, you're throwing that flag because you believe you're going to be right. And when it comes back the other way, you have to regroup.
Well, here's a first down throw. It's complete. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down.
To number 85. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5. At the Giants.
They go play action with Haskins. Looking for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
He was covered by Xavier McKinney.
From the gun, Haskins on third down. And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
15-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
Jabril Peppers on the coverage.
And they'll get this to Ruggs on the jet sweep. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage.
Brought down right at the line.
Back-to-back stops make it third and 10. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
So 2 third-down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a third, and now they deal with fourth down. Seibert able to knock this one through. And the Raiders jump out to a 3-0 advantage. Well, they didn't get in the end zone, but pretty good balance there on the opening drive between the run and the pass.
Yeah, I think that was probably what they wanted to get accomplished right out of the gate. Throw the ball with success, run it, of course, to set the tone. So if we saw the offensive coordinator's play sheet, probably wrote himself a little note. Exactly what we wanted to do. Probed it early and got it done.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. And right away, he lost the football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home, the next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Raekwon McMillan able to drop him for a loss of a couple. He probably feels like he cannot get a break. He was sacked 7 times last week. And here we go again in the first quarter.
And we always talk about the internal clock of a quarterback in the pocket and how he has to have a real keen sense of it in order to get rid of the football. After being sacked 7 times last week, that clock has been sped up.
They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. He'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Chambers. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's 3rd down.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. To punt on 4th down, here's Rigoberto Sanchez. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10. At their own
2nd drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. And you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in 1st place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that 1st round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Here's Taylor. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 47.
Now they'll look to Haskins to throw it. A short one here, secured by the tight end Waller. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
3rd down. Here's Haskins. Able to find Waller. That's complete. And they go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That goes for a gain of 31. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And a slant hold in by Ruggs. And all the way down inside the 5 and the 4. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
Another Raiders 1st down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
They'll run here with Taylor, and he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time.
At the 6-yard line.
Again, it'll be Taylor. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
It's now 3rd and goal.
From the gun, it's Haskins. Credit the Giants defense that time in pass coverage. 4th down.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs. Able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
Makes the score Raiders 6. Giants nothing.
So scores on their first 2 possessions, but 6-0, so field goal is probably not what they were hoping for.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that. Not what they were hoping for, but they should be happy that they have points on the board. It almost feels like that old slow and steady wins the race, doesn't it? In this case, though, they want to be slow and steady now or get explosive later and put the points up on the board.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's complete to Slayton. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
A gain of a yard.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 18 carries, 51 yards.
Well, he's the number 2 runner in the league, and you just know the offensive line wants to get him to number 1 because most of the good ball carriers, they take care of their linemen. Could be a gold watch in their future if he becomes the leading rusher.
And it's now 3rd down.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. They'll roll him out right. He can run for it, and he will. 6-0 our score after 1.
The score, Raiders 6, Giants nothing.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Rolling to his right. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 40-yard line.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
A gain of
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
As far as tight ends go, this guy's not a speed burner. He's much more of an inline blocking type of a tight end. But how about this last play? Made a nice catch and picked up a 1st down.
That's what impresses me about him. When he's called upon, usually gets it done. A 1st down carry for Barkley. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up
now Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be close to a 1st down as he gets this to the Raiders' 25.
At the 25-yard line.
Well, they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
But now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch. Good for 8 yards.
2nd and 2 at the 16-yard line.
This will be caught at about the 5. And the Giants are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target, and he didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius, understands that he knows how to use.
And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Giants have tied it here, and they can take the lead if they hit the PAT.
All drives that result in points hurt a defense, but when they are the sustained variety, play after play, and they just can't get off the field and stop them, that can be demoralizing.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he returns this to the 22.
Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start. They've probably got some adjustments to make because they've moved the football okay at times, but they haven't been able to get anything consistently going, have they?
What you worry about is it almost turns into a basketball game where one team's coming down and hitting threes, and you're coming back and getting twos, and you steadily lose ground. In this situation, you're talking about touchdowns to field goals. They want to put in the end zone and put those 6s on the board.
Yeah, they've been settling. That's why they're down on the scoreboard right now. 11 yards there, 1st down.
The 35-yard line.
Taylor. He'll be dropped shy of the 40 despite an excellent display of footwork.
Tackle made.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
3 brings up 2nd and 7.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. The Raiders on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. They're up against a 3rd-and-1 situation. And he is going to have the Raiders first down, and comfortably so, as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. That right there, a good sign for a team that's had trouble converting 3rd down so far this year. They're the bottom 5 in the NFL, but they come through there.
Yeah, and I bet if we put our guy Marvin on the case and say, Marvin, tell us where they rank on 3rd and what, right? I bet they're in the top 5 in the league on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7 or more, because that's how you end up not converting. Just too much yardage to pick up on 3rd down.
At the Giants.
To throw again on 2nd down. Haskins. He'll find Taylor. That's complete. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Taylor. And he stopped immediately there.
Running back again, the ball carrier.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now Haskins to throw it. Oh, he's got him in wide open, complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 18. 23 yards the pickup there. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And the Raiders are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. 3 red zone trips have yielded just 2 field goals for them to this point, so they'll be searching for something. And he's in! Touchdown, Raiders! A great effort there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And once again, the Raiders are back out in front.
The kick is good.
And he knocks it through.
I wonder if he changed anything on his play sheet or they just executed better. Because they had 2 previous drives that ended in field goals. Before this one, they finally were able to put into the end zone.
Well, whatever he did, speaking of the offensive coordinator, might be using that formula going forward. It worked there.
Yeah, it worked very well. He and his field general in pretty good sync right now. They're starting to move the ball well.
They'll start out on the ground, and Saquon Barkley nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Touchdown, Giants!
Touchdown, New York.
A big play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Giants have tied it here, and they can take the lead if they hit the PAT. And it's up and good. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded just outside the goal line. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
At their own 31-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And that last touchdown drive, a good mix of pass and run. Defensively, they just looked a little out of whack.
And it's so hard to stay up with an offense that has things going so well, where you're guessing and guessing wrong play after play. So what you need is someone on the defensive side of the ball
leader, right?
to make a big play. Yeah. Throw that balance out of whack. That's what you're looking for now. Not worrying so much about guessing what the play call is.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Frenchman both larger than I. You're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
2nd and 10 now. Haskins. And he fires one incomplete. He was looking for Jamison Crowder there. But now it'll be third down.
Brings up third down and 10.
Throwing again, here's Haskins. He finds his target, it's Crowder. And he's going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. That one good for 13 and a Raider first down.
35-yard line.
Again, it's Haskins. And Waller taking it in over the middle. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 12 more yards there and another first down.
First and 10 at the 23.
Haskins back to the air.
And he's got the hook up to Ruggs.
And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. On first and 10, it's Haskins. His pass caught at the 4. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Looking to throw again on second down. Haskins, his pass caught at the 4. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. A minimal gain there on the 8th. And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. A great play there. With touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the Raiders have retaken the lead.
That could be an important swing right there. A touchdown in the final minute of the half to take the lead.
And I like the point you just made there. Could be an important swing because now that they have the lead, if they can carry that into the locker room at the half, they'll feel really good about what they accomplished in the first 2 quarters.
This will make it into the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
New York ready to go again offensively. Inside of a minute left in the half, does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do or, I guess, don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. The Giants going to burn their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Back to throw now on first down. Got his man, Robbie Anderson. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
Rodrigo breaks.
So we have reached halftime in what's a 6-point game at the break. As we send you to our EA. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime.
Austin Seibert.
The Giants set to get the football, and they trail here as we get back underway in the second half.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Well, this throw caught left side. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
New York.
This is Barkley. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory.
Giant ball carrier.
A gain of 3, second down.
48-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and
now back to throw. Flush to his right. He'll run it. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a first. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
First down, Giants.
Now it's Barkley. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard.
Gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 29-yard line.
They'll run it again with Barkley. A second broken tackle. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Taken down at the 11-yard line.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
He's going to take off with it. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
3rd down.
And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. Robbie Anderson, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Giants have tied it here, and they can take the lead if they hit the PAT.
His kick is good.
And he's got it up and through. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it was polished off by a Giants touchdown.
Set to kick off.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
23-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why?
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
Gonna throw right side here, complete. And he lost the football. But the Giants have it. It's picked up. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
They'll try and get this run game going. This is Barkley. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's a gain of 11 and a Giant first down.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns. But guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player.
We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this.
Being chased out left. He'll try and run it. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
On 1st down, Barkley. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
1st and goal, New York.
They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
And Ingram's got it. Touchdown, Giants.
New York.
Evan Ingram, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Giants are able to grow their lead.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run, and he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Extra point right down the middle, and the lead is up to 8.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field.
And last last time. Not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than...
And the giant rush gets home as down he goes.
Dwayne Haskins sacked.
Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down.
Gain of 11 brings up 3rd and 5.
From the gun, Haskins on third down. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. Now after the punt on that play, we've got a man down on the field.
We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this.
They begin with a run by Barkley. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Made at the 38-yard line. It's a pickup of 3.
Again, it's Barkley.
7.
And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down.
A gain of 4. And it's third down.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley.
And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
9 yards.
It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Third quarter from Southern Nevada. Here's a 2nd and 10.
Dancing to his... And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
A loss of 4 yards.
Was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
He'll buy some time right. He may try and run for this. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th.
And, partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's third down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive.
And they will begin with, should we call it, far from ideal starting field position, their own 2-yard line.
So what's your definition of ideal?
Number 38.
The 1-yard line on the other side of the field.
Yes, exactly right. So, yes, your definition is apropos in this case.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 8-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Haskins. And his throw is incomplete.
Haskins pass.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Here's Haskins out of the gun.
They'll get that one to Taylor, complete.
They'll give him a yard on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. Here's the Raiders punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. It's Raider football here, but they're on the short side of the scoreboard right now as we begin the 4th. Just a net of 31 here, 40-yard punt, 9 on the return. And the Giants will begin this drive in good shape, 1st and 10.
They'll start with the option.
They'll run on first down. Barkley. And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4.
Number 26, Saquon Barkley, the ball carrier. He's tackled at the 40-yard line.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
They'll go to Barkley again. And he's going to be close to a first down as he gets this to the Raiders' 31.
He's brought down at the 31.
Carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Raekwon McMillan.
The 2nd down pass. Intercepted. The Raiders take over first down.
Now after the turnover, here's Haskins. He'll drop this down to Taylor. And he's able to get out to the 32. Brought down there. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play. And it'll be 2nd and about a yard.
At the 32-yard line.
From the gun, it's Haskins. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 1.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Intended for Jamison Crowder. Incomplete.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Haskins. Incomplete, almost intercepted. They haven't picked him off yet. Would have been a great time for the first, but instead it's 3rd down.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
A 41-yard punt there with no return. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Barkley. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
They'll keep it on the ground. Barkley. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. The Giants on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side.
The pass.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 38-yard line. A 6-yard pickup. Brings him
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Dwayne Haskins sacked.
Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the first down marker. That'll bring up 4th down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that. I hate to surrender the football when you're nursing a slim lead, but they're going to have to punt it away. Trust that defense.
It's the right play at this stage of the game as well. You don't need to press it here because you do have that little bit of a cushion, and you count on your D to make it stand up.
And here comes a big tight end as he gets set for this next drive. And some of his highlights here from this game, he's nearing 100 yards. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little.
A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Teron Johnson able to pick it. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line.
Let's go! Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. He looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 36.
They'll run with Barkley. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. The Giants on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. Here it's 3rd and 2.
And it's 3rd down.
They'll keep it on the ground. Barkley. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line.
I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
And the Giants first down.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. On the move, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Yes,
So Brandon, more often than not, you'd say they've had his number, and we can count them up so far. 1, 2, 3, 4 sacks given up. But guess what? He's still been able to make some plays, and right now they have a lead.
The job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. They'll keep it on the ground. Barkley, and he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left.
9-yard attempt.
Blankenship's kick is good.
The kick is,
and that will bump the lead up to 11.
Score Giants 31.
A big one there. That gives them a little cushion and makes it a 2-score game.
Yeah, let a little time off the clock, put some points on the board. It's not totally out of reach yet, but it has to feel pretty good to them right now because as a defender, you go out on the field and say, guess what? You can put some points on the board, but that won't beat us.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. They'll find Taylor. That's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Haskins gets him up to the line as quick as he can. Taylor's got it over the middle. And he'll get it down here to the 43. First down now, but the clock continues to move. On the crossing route, complete. That's Harper.
Haskins pass.
The Raiders try to move quickly, try to get everybody back to the line. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. 23 yards the pickup there. And it's caught. Now the Raiders going to burn their third and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. Haskins going to throw again. And they're going to get to him with a sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Markel Lee in there to make the sack on what will be the final act in this ball game.
Well, that was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on 1st and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it, and they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game, that can